is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same. The Ducks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Play action here on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Moore. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
You bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To throw, it's Iamaleava. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
promising start. We hope that both deep teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Quick throw, testing the middle. With the catch, it's Benson. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looks like he's going to run it. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down at 27.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Stewart. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Conference championship pressure, they just grind their way. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Grabbed by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. With the catch, it's Robinson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And here's the handoff. Great cut there. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the right. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Boy, third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They cap the drive with 6 points.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Trying to build a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
That's reeled in. It's Benson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. To the air. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Pitches to the back, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Catch made over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Gets some space around the 30. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Trying to run, it's Thomas. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that one's straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves left out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the Salts were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. But he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
With RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Bruins. Add 6 more points to the total.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looking to throw yet again. A short completion to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Grinding away on the ground. Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. First down, looking for more now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Past the 40. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Allen. Grab made by the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Singleton. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's caught with Stewart. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Split backfield here. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. He's past the marker and still going. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set for your second down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Really trapping for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and
looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now rolling out to his left. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here. Designed quarterback run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass, it's Aller. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the misfire and first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him out, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on first and 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Ducks lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Running back with the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Aller. Not able to connect, incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The back's got it. Powers through. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here? And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon! So with blowout pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To the air. It's Aller. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Dropping back, it's Aller. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away now for the second time. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Second down after that run in the previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Stewart.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Incomplete, almost at his 2nd interception of the game. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown? Have to settle for 3. On play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Ducks! The quarterback takes it in himself. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why his team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. Picks up the first, looking for more.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll tackle him at the 27. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Quick throw to the left side. Caught on the outside. It's Stewart. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They keep him off bounds for the run. Breaking free at midfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays.
Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fine time, moving to his left. Ball is loose, who can recover? The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks clear in open space. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First down and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Aller. It's a good grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Here's the second down play. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.